almost raises it's interesting. So you start with a passionate purpose, then you go and create something around that passionate purpose, that observation, that feeling. Then you share that with the world, okay, and then you're going, oh, this is great, and there's like all these doors open up. And I think it's really interesting, that's just the still for me concept, is essentially the monetization of that gets the focus back. Because, okay, how do I monetize this to actually take it to the world? Because we're going to fund it to take it to the world, to amplify it. Because you can't do everything, you've got to bring it back to here. And I think that the monetization side of it, the business model, it brings that into sharp focus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, it's that Richard Branson saying that he says, how does it go? You don't make a business to make money. You make money to run the business. You know?
Yes.
It's like,
yep.
You make money to have the business. It's like
to have the business.
To have the business.
And so, to have,
but you don't like how to, it's not the other way around. So
and to have the experience.
Out, like,
to have the experience,
exactly.
Because you're enjoying your journey. Obviously, I can see that. So, okay, how do I fund this bastard? How do I really actually continue the journey? Because it's so much fun, and I'm sure the movie creators are the same. The Steven Spielbergs and they're going, okay, this is so much fun. I need to make money out of it so I can keep doing more of it, and then it grows from there. So I love that quote by.
Success will take care of itself. If you you got to turn it into milestones, right? And it's Liana, the co-founder, likes to say, it's like we can't give birth to a 60-year-old baby. We've got to reduce. It's like we've got to have a little toddler that can't walk and that's learning and it's like growing, and it's because your natural instinct is like because you're waking up, you're like walking, you have this like vision of like what this monster is gonna be and how amazing it's gonna be. It's like, okay, but you can't build that. You'll fail if you go straight for that, because first of all, it's too big and complicated, and secondly, it's just your imagination. You haven't spoken to customers, you haven't gotten critical feedback. You're always wrong. I mean, the passion might be right, and the intuition of the direction of the future might be right, but you have no idea. I mean, look, my background is so different to someone else's background, and so you got to start doing the MVPs or the MLPs now, the minimal lovable product. Like, what's the little thing you can put out that you can start getting feedback on?
Stop right there. So MLP. I know. Okay, we're going to explain MVP to people. Minimal viable product. In other words, something you can get to the world and test in real life. That's a minimal viable product. Okay. MLP. Please explain that.
It's a minimal lovable product.
Lovable
product.
Okay.
What's the smallest thing you can do that someone's going to love? A viable just kind of means like it's kind of. It's like, can you take it a little bit further? Can you get some emotion out of it? Can you make people go like, wow, that's cool, as opposed to like, wow, I guess that's viable.
Okay, so what you've said is, maybe because we have different accents, is minimal lovable product. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
Okay, minimal lovable product. I love that. So not lovable, lovable.
Lovable product.
Lovable product.
Yeah,
okay.
Lovable product.
I haven't heard that. Did you make that up? Lovable product?
No, it's not my idea. It was I heard it the other day in a meeting. I would love to give credit to the guy. It was his name's Bruno. Is a guy we're working with in Portugal. I don't know his last name, but he was when we were talking about, okay, we got to work on what's the smallest thing that we can prove the concept, at least prove out our theory here that this is possible. And then he said, oh, we should make it a minimal level product. And since then, I've been using that line. It's just because it explains it, because you need something where someone uses it and goes like, uh-huh, or like, wow, or like, cool. Because that's when you can engage. Like it might be viable. No one's going to give you feedback. It's like, you got to get someone excited. And we're into designing experiences. So it's got to be an experience. Love is an experience. Viability, it's not an experience.
No, viable's got no emotion. It's got no emotion.
Exactly.
Love, I believe love has some emotion attached to it, usually.
Exactly. It's like, wow, this is cool. I love this. I would love to see this work.
Maybe minimal lustable product. Okay, there you go. Can add another L to it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's really awesome.